That's because the cooking temperature, like the point of cooking is a lot lower.
The breakfast service concept started when the admin building was being built. We decided we probably needed to do something special once a week for the admin faculty and staff. So we came up with the breakfast service on Fridays.
We in the payroll department, we love food and we love having food delivered to us. That is the best. We love to see the kids come in their white coats and their hats, and we just love that.
Payroll is basically our supporters. Like, they order almost every week, like multiple. So without them, some weeks I don't think we would have service, just because not as many administration people order as they do like the first couple of weeks, just because they forget or they don't have time. But payroll, they're our biggest supporters, and they always order from us, and we're always grateful for that.
Oh, that's great.
I think it was our first day in class, and Chef Goss told us that Miss Victoria had passed away and that payroll was setting up like a fund for her children.
After I had read of her passing over the summer, I was really shocked. I honestly did not even know that she had an illness.
She was the payroll manager for Frisco ISD. I think she started as just a payroll specialist 10 years ago and then worked her way up into payroll manager.
She was one of the best managers I have ever had in almost 30 years of being in the workforce.
She passed away from idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, and she was diagnosed pretty soon after we moved here. They told her most people live maybe 2 to 3 years, and she plugged on for 10 years, so we're very fortunate to have her as long as we did.
When school started, I guess the first or second week, I said, "You remember Ms. Gowdy?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, on the side lady, you know." And I told them that she had passed, and they were, I mean, you know, they're kids. It was shocking.
I remember wanting to like try to help with the fund because they are such a big supporter of us. We felt like we should do something for them too. And so I kind of just like suggested it off the side that maybe our orders for that first service could go towards that, and Chef grabbed onto it.
I didn't know about that until I got here, so that was a pretty nice surprise. That was very very generous of them, so I'm very grateful for that.
Victoria always liked her omelet or her quiche or her frittata plain, you know, not anything in it, and on time to time she would order bacon on the side. Whatever meat she felt like having, she would always get it on the side. And so the kids always remembered her order because it was a little different than everybody else's.
Even though sometimes she came in late, she'd still order and it would be there waiting for her. We, you know, run it to the microwave or whatever, but she ordered every time we did.
She was such a supporter of us that we wanted to support her children too after her passing.
Even though food service is the largest industry pretty much on the planet, it's a family. And that's how this program is. Everybody that's in this program, whether they want to go into food service or if they just want to cook healthier or cook more or learn more, whatever their reason for being here, we become a family and we care about each other. Anytime we're doing anything for a cause, they're all about it. And so for, you know, the students to want to do something of this nature, of course I'm a very proud teacher. Those are my children, those are my babies, you know, so I feel like chef mom, you know, to them, and so it's a proud moment. It's a very proud moment.
She loved her job very much. It was a really big part of why she kept going for as long as she did.
She brought a lot of her expertise to this department and Frisco ISD, and she was well loved by everybody. Everybody in this building knew her and loved her.
She probably would not want all of this fuss to go about, but she talked about work often, and it was always good stuff.
Anyone who will cook for us and deliver it is very special to the payroll department.
Thank you guys very much. You did a great job. It looks very good. I'm very excited to taste it, and if cooking is what you want to do, keep up with your dreams.
Well, cheers to Victoria. Cheers to Victoria.
That's right.
She loved the breakfast.